What is the most important scientific discovery that's never happened? Is it the detection of gravitational waves, the first image of a black hole, or maybe the observation of the cosmic microwave background? All are profoundly significant, but none compare to what happened on an otherwise unremarkable day in 1977. On August 15, 1977, at 10:16 p.m., the Big Ear radio telescope, with its 30-meter wide reflector, began scanning the skies for signs of life beyond our planet. That's right. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence is real, and it's been going on since 1960, when radio telescopes began listening to the cosmos. But that's boring. No one's ever contacted us, right? Well, no one except whoever sent the WOW signal. And even though we have no idea what it was, scientists have some pretty good guesses. Located at the time on the campus of Ohio Wesleyan University, the telescope automatically converted the signal to a readout that was sent to an IBM 1130 computer, which then printed out a paper tape with the results, amidst the quiet of the control room. The printed signal went unnoticed until a few days later, when technician Jerry Ehman highlighted it in red and wrote, "Wow," beside it. Thus began one of the greatest mysteries in astronomy. The significance of the WOW signal lies in the fact that it was sent at exactly the right frequency to try and contact us. You see, in 1959, Cornell physicists Philip Morrison and Giuseppe Coccone published a study which hypothesized that if an extraterrestrial civilization tried to contact us, they might use the 1420 MHz frequency because it's the natural emission frequency of hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe. Not only that, but stars produce hydrogen clouds around them, and those clouds emit the same radio waves. So there's already a lot of noise at this frequency. It's not like you can have a private conversation with a 1420 MHz cell phone. But despite all the background chatter, it would be easy enough to filter out and could carry a message across the galaxy without any special equipment. Like it's a universal language that anyone could understand. In 1973, Ohio State University repurposed the Big Ear telescope for the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence project and started scanning the skies looking for intelligent transmissions. It's beamed our way. Then on August 15, 1977, the telescope detected a powerful radio signal that lasted 72 seconds and displayed high intensity. Each of the 5 marks on the printout represents a 12-second interval. The signal peaked at intensity 30. It's far above the normal background of about 1 or 2. This wasn't a radio telescope. It was SETI's finest hour. But the story gets weirder. The signal only appeared in one of the telescopes to feed horns. If it had come from above or below, both horns should have picked it up. This suggests that the signal may have come from within the beam of the telescope, meaning it could have been beamed directly at us. But if it came from somewhere in the sky, why did it disappear after 72 seconds? Astronomers believe it may have been caused by interstellar twinkling, a variation on the twinkling of stars that we see at night. Stars appear to twinkle because their light passes through our atmosphere and is refracted by the varying gases and particles that cause the light to bend. This effect can also be seen in other objects like the planet Venus and even satellites. They appear to shimmer in the sky. In 1978, astronomers used data from another radio telescope to show that the source of the WOW signal was very near a pair of comets, 26P Grigg-Helton-Pons-Brooks and 26P Grigg-Helton-Pons-Brooks. The next time the comets passed close enough for the telescope to observe was 1986. But during that observation, no unusual radio waves were detected, so whatever caused the WOW signal that one time only did not repeat itself. And while astronomers can't say for sure what happened, they do have a few good guesses. In the decades since, multiple follow-up studies have used more sensitive telescopes to scan the skies for the source of the WOW signal, but it was never detected again, meaning whatever created it was likely a one-off, not a repeating radio wave from an astronomical source. One hypothesis is that the signal was caused by a large chunk of debris reflecting radio waves like a mirror. But where did it come from, and why didn't it happen again? After all, there's plenty of debris in orbit around Earth. Others suggest that the signal could have come from a hydrogen cloud. But again, why did it only last once? Whatever the explanation, the WOW signal remains one of astronomy's greatest unsolved mysteries. It was almost 50 years ago that the technicians at Ohio Wesleyan University detected a mysterious radio signal that may or may not have been beamed to us from beyond the stars. And still to this day, nobody knows where it came from. Maybe someday we'll discover that we really are alone in the universe, or maybe we'll find that someone out there is watching us. But until then, the wow signal will remain one of astronomy's greatest mysteries.